It's
Halo.
gone. It's over, baby. We did it. They canceled that piece of garbage show. No more Master Cheeks, and it's kind of bittersweet. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I miss the guy, but season 1 was a porn parody. Season 2, they tried to take themselves a little too seriously. They ruined the entire show. They should have just stuck with showing his ass cheeks every episode. They should have stuck with all the nudity and the weird, awkward sexual tension. And instead, they tried to be a serious show, and it was awful. None of it was good.
Did they leave it on a cliffhanger at the end of season 2?
Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest. No, they didn't. Well, they kind of did, and they kind of didn't. Season 2 ends kind of dealing with the fall of Reach and dealing with the first Halo ring that they find, or the second Halo ring they find. Kind of, I guess. I don't know. The story of Halo is really big, so there was gonna need to be a lot, but they deviated so much from the timelines, it wouldn't matter anyways. It had nothing to do with the original Halo at all. It was awful.
So, all right. I didn't see a single episode of this show, sadly, because I never played the game either. I was PlayStation guy. My friends, they raved about it. They said it's great. I hear it's, it's one of the best games out there. I respect it. I just never had an Xbox to play.
One of those guys. Gotcha.
So do you think like after the first season, they try to save face, I guess, for season 2 or no?
Yeah, like season 1 is, like I said, season 1 is like kind of a joke, but not really. It's kind of a porn parody. There's a lot of nudity. Master Chief has sex with a Covenant spy, which is like a huge it's like no, like it's awful. And then season 2 tries to take itself a little bit more seriously. They adapt a really, really big storyline in Halo called The Fall of Reach. Things like that. They were trying to be a little bit more serious with it. They introduce a really major enemy at the end of season 2. I forgot about that. The Flood is introduced, which is like a zombie virus thing that's in Halo. They tried, but it's just not good. A good example of this would be the reason you're frustrated with like Star Wars. Master Chief not wearing his helmet is like Luke Skywalker without his lightsaber. It doesn't work, and they did that a lot. Season 2, they still had him with his helmet off all the time. It didn't matter. The show was going to get canceled no matter what they did, unless they completely overhauled and changed the entire writing team. So,
but then there's this in the article, or one of the articles, it says that they're going to shop it around.
Yeah. I don't. The thing is, Amazon has already passed on the show twice. They passed on the show before it became a show twice. The rumor is that this show actually was supposed to be a different show, and they retooled it to a Halo show, which is why it was so messed up. And the other thing is, what other streaming service has money to buy this? Can you think of a single streaming service that has the money to buy this, that wants a show that just got canceled?
I've come to this. Keanu Reeves has like the greatest quote ever. Like it's just been floating around. He's like, I'm at this stage in life, maybe Netflix. I'm at this stage in life where people argue with me that 2 + 2 is 5. I just say, go ahead, have fun with that, and just carry about my day. Like that's where I'm at with life. If people argue about this stuff, it's like, so if some other network decides that they can make a buck off a porn parody video game, Master Cheeks, then I'm sure they'll grab it. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, I will be happy if they decide to pick it up and they decide, you know what, we're just going to go balls to the wall with it, literally, and it's just going to be a ton of like nudity and sex the whole time. I'll be like, you know what, fine, all right, embrace it, but don't try to make it a serious show. It's just not done well. And if they had spent half as much time justifying all the story changes, the show was not good. The show was not good. Nobody thought the show was good. It just got canceled. If it's such a good show, then why is it canceled right now and they're shipping it around?
I'm just trying to get Mike upset.
Yeah, it's working. Listen, if they had spent half as much time trying to, like, instead of justifying the changes, actually just trying to write a decent Halo show, it probably would still be going right now.
All right, so what do you think about this? Is a Forbes writer. This guy writes for Forbes. He came out and said this. He goes, Halo was canceled after 2 seasons because its creators did not respect the source material. Or Halo fan. So it was a double punch.
Yeah.
Why didn't he respect the Halo?
Bang.
Didn't that guy make a statement like, if you didn't like me, remove my helmet, don't watch, or something like that?
Yeah. Pablo Schreiber. Yep. He was like, you know what? At this point, you guys got to get over me not wearing my helmet. If you don't like it, don't watch the show. And guess what? Nobody watched the show. So,
And
yeah,
now
man,
you're out of a job.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
How hard is
frustrating,
it to
man.
make a good Halo show? Just stick to what made the games great. That's my whole thing. Star Wars, Marvel, anything that you're gonna do. How hard is it? That's the crazy thing. Most of these stories are written for you.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the work. The work has been done. All you do is look at that and go, all right, take the cut scenes or whatever and
Make them a
put
movie
it out there.
Yeah. It's not difficult.